Yes, people, what's going on? I'm absolutely fucking enraged. Chelsea, I wasn't going to do a video. I was not going to do a video today. I'm not feeling too well. And the exact thing I did not need is to do this kind of shitty fucking rant video. It's not good enough. Chelsea have just lost 3-2 to West Ham, a team that I think still is going to go down. They've done a double over us this year. The double. And they're a minnow of a club. They're an absolute minnow of a club. Now, people, West Ham fans are going to be fucking loving this. I'm just going to say how it is. There's so many performances from that Chelsea team today, individual performances that are nowhere near good enough. Nowhere near. The one thing I'm going to say about Frank, and I will criticise him slightly, is I don't know why you started Tammy when you could have started Giroud. We always knew it was going to be a physical game. We knew they were going to be backed up against the wall for large amounts of time. Tammy was never going to get the space in behind, so I don't know why you start him. Either way, that's a different matter. That's the only thing I can really criticise Frank for. But other than that, it's individual performances. And let's start with Tammy Abraham. Let's start with him. Fucking born offside. Absolutely born offside. Now, I know necessarily the service wasn't great, but when you did come through, you were 3 yards offside. I know you've got long legs, so maybe it might be slightly harder for you. But again, you've got long legs. You can afford to stay onside. You've got that little yard of pace because you can open your legs up, and you'll be fine. Against some not aging centre-halves, but still experienced but not rapid centre-halves, you could have got in there, you could have been able to do what you can do, but the one thing you don't want to do, and what you've seen that you can't be able to do, is go up against a centre-half. You need to put fucking weight on. You need to bulk up. You need to want to fight. And there was nothing from Tammy there. There was nothing from Tammy there today. Honestly, I'm fed up of that. Giroud would have come on, start with Giroud, and he would have battled. He would have battled. Whether it would have worked or not, who knows? But I'll tell you what he definitely would have done, he would have tied them down. But they were so comfortable playing against you for a long, long time. And Giroud comes on and the game changes. Obviously, we stupidly conceded from the corner. That's another problem. Why is Tammy on the line? He's 6'4", 6'5". He's marking the line and didn't even do his job properly. You've then got Dave, who is good in the air, but not against a 6'3", 6'4" centre half or whatever he plays in the. I can't remember the geezer that scored it. Either way, they got the better of him for the first goal that didn't stand. Of course, VAR ruled it out. And then all of a sudden, the same thing happens again. How do you let that happen? I don't care whether Tammy is the right person to be there or not, but simply, he is the right person to be there when it comes to height. Because let's be completely real with it here. If there's two people leaning down to go for the ball, Tammy's still going to get there. His body is longer. Not Dave, who's going to have to run 3 yards ahead and have to do more to compete. If he's in the air, Dave's definitely not getting it. Or at least Tammy might get a flick onto it. That's schoolboy error. That is a schoolboy error. And Kepa coming for the ball stupidly for the goal that was disallowed, never going to get it. What was the point? He ended up running into his own man. It's an absolute shocker. It's an absolute shocker. Our goal, Christian Pulisic for the penalty, brilliantly done to win the penalty, brilliantly dispatched by Willian. Willian then, of course, with the free kick, which was great to make it back to 2-2. But again, Mikel Antonio had already previously scored. Christensen was poor. Christensen was so poor. And I'm not one of these people to massively call out people, but honestly, the individual performances of a handful of players, and these are the ones I'm going through, deserve the criticism today. Rudiger was another one. He did not know that Yarmolenko was left-footed and allowed him to cut in and just drill it. Absolutely drill it past Kepa. Nothing Kepa could have done with that one, but what I just don't get how you see someone, he is on the floor. He is on the floor next to Christensen. Christensen has stepped over Mikel Antonio and then all of a sudden didn't check his shoulder. He saw he was getting up. And now he just allows him to just glide in behind him and it's a tap-in. It's shocking defending, and he's not done anywhere near well enough. We played fantastically well against Man City literally a week ago, and now we throw away that brilliant performance to go and do that shit. I am fed up of this crap. Chelsea, we have got a good squad, we've got some great players, and we've got some talent, but that's what it is, it's talent. It's not quality yet, it's talent. And this is what needs to happen. Look, if we get Champions League this year, top 4, I think we will. I still think we've got enough in us. But to be honest with you, this kind of game was needed because there's been too many fucking cracks that have been I just painted over because, oh yeah, look at our strike force next year. We've got Werner and Ziyech and we're trying to sign Kai Havertz. Sign a fucking centre-half. Sign someone that can actually defend, because neither of those back two could. Alonso was getting done for pace all the time. His days at Chelsea, unfortunately, are limited. Yeah, he's great going forward, but what does he offer you going backwards? Dave was all right. He wasn't anything special. He tried to do what he could, but then he's going to get the arse ripped out of him. It was nowhere near good enough. Kante, again, today... I like Kante, I'm a big fan of him, but again, I question why he was in the team for so long. He wasn't going to offer anything. Yeah, going backwards, whatever. They scored on the counter-attack. Kante was nowhere to be fucking seen on the counter-attack. I just don't get it. The Kovacic sub as well, that one was slightly odd, but either way, Mount, come on, did add a little bit of injection, but... done and dusted by then. I'm furious, honestly. I'm glad that this has happened, honestly, because this kind of game is what was needed. You need to be able to give that fucking kick up the arse. But we were shit against Leicester and we somehow won. We were shit tonight and it fucking proved. And it shows what a decent team West Ham can be when they want to play. But more importantly, it shows that they have fucking desire to win big games. This is still a London derby. Have the fucking balls to go and win it, for fuck's sake. I'm going to go. I'm fed up of this. I am still fucking ill, basically. Thanks for watching. Make sure you like, share and subscribe. Please do that for me at least. Fucking hell, it's not good enough. It's nowhere near fucking good enough. And I have to say as well, and I'm going to finish on this, there's always some bad luck curse when Chelsea starting a new kit. It happened at Newcastle away a few years ago. It's still complete shit. It's like a fucking curse. It's like any time something good happens to the club, we've always got to go and fucking smack ourselves down. It's completely bollocks. Anyway, thanks for watching. Make sure you subscribe. I'll see you fucking soon.